Okay, welcome to the Brothers Pod. I am your host, Austin. I'm here with Pat. Here we're ready to do
Yo,
the
yo.
news. Yeah, here to do the news here.
It
So,
looks like we're talking about the fact that Dodge is not going to make a small sports car.
they say they're going to. You don't think they're going to?
No. Come on.
You don't think there's a 30K Mini Viper right around the corner?
30K Mini Viper.
That's Motor Trend's headline, not mine.
I mean, God willing, they would do that, but they won't because it's not profitable, so.
Nah, but that would be awesome. But yeah, that's not going to happen. They've also been tossing around that, the V8 is not a bad word at Dodge anymore, was the headline the other day.
Yeah, put the V8 back in the Charger, which they may, because it's already coming out with the Hurricane V6, which
Straight six.
yeah, you're right, straight six, which might be a pretty sweet engine. I don't know.
Yeah.
Doug drove the new
Charger?
no the Ram T-Rex, whatever they're calling it now,
Oh,
the R.
the rhinoceros or whatever it's called.
Yeah, the Rhino X.
Yeah.
He
Huh.
drove it with that Hurricane straight six the other day and said it was rad as hell, which I'm sure it is. I mean, the thing makes 550 horsepower.
Yeah, I mean the power's not the problem. It's just
Yeah,
yeah, I mean it's that
it's the not being a V8
it's
that's
the
the
not
problem.
being a V8. It's the not being a V8 that's the problem. And
Yeah,
I mean I feel like they could instantly fix that new Charger if they would just put a fucking V8 in it.
pop the fucking V8 in there. Yeah,
Just
and there's been a lot of tumultuousness at Stellantis in the past year, as we all know.
yeah, without
Uh,
Tavares on the way out and Kuniskis on the
and
way in.
and Timmy on the way in,
Yeah.
who is a big fan of the V8s, and well, or so he claims. I don't know.
Right.
He's trying to bet himself in and make friends
Right. Right.
with the enthusiast community. But I don't know. That doesn't really sell that many cars. I mean, there's only like 10 of us out there that would buy one of those. So
Right, neither one of us is going to rush out and buy one, but I bet somebody would.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, just like the Charger and the Challenger basically fucking saved Dodge and Chrysler and the 300.
Right. And I mean the Viper was incredible
Yeah,
right up till the very end.
yeah, but they only sold 8 of them, so it doesn't.
Especially after this one with the, no roof and no door handles.
Yeah, that one was a. I mean, that one had Carroll Shelby's hand in it.
Yep. And they
So
yeah, right.
that needs a giant silver Sharpie signature on the glove box.
And they're also claiming that they're not bringing any of their other brands here, which is, maybe the first intelligent decision they've made in the last fucking 20 years. No more
Yeah.
Stellantis brands, I mean.
Yeah, well, let's not forget Alfa Romeo. Let's hope they stick around.
I mean, are they even still around?
They are, god damn it, you bitch. They're here.
They sell a rebranded Dodge Hornet.
Yeah, that's right.
I guess Dodge sells a rebranded Alfa Romeo Tonale, more accurately.
Yeah, and the Giulia was going to come back as an EV, but they're going back on that now too. So who knows?
But speaking of bringing things back, have you heard that Mohammed bin Salayem wants the V10 back in F1?
He made a brief comment about it.
I like to believe that he really wants it back deep down in his heart, and it's more than a brief comment.
Yeah,
It's
wouldn't that be something?
It's probably not true, but if they really do it on these sustainable fuels like they've been talking about, then maybe it could be something that people
I mean,
might
if
actually.
that's yeah, if sustainability is the only thing, it's the only reason they've gone to little V6s that sound like shit.
Yep. Speaking of sound, let's get a real brief little bit of this in.
Little 19 Bozzy 92.
19 Bozzy 92. Shouts out 19 Bozzy 92. Come on the pod.
Oh
Woo!
yes.
God, they sound incredible. If
Yeah.
even if they were on some terrible Everclear or whatever they run on, I'm sure it would still be better sounding than whatever this garbage is they run on now. These hybrid V6s.
Yeah,
They sound like they're getting ready to
yeah,
stall.
that would be amazing. Yeah, it seems like a long shot. Because he's not very popular right now, Ben Sulayem, because he wants to stop drivers. He wants to deduct championship points because drivers are cursing in the cars.
Championship points for that? Not even just like a fine or whatever?
No, they want to start taking away points and take team radio away from the broadcast, which is like team radio is like the best part of an F1 broadcast.
Right.
Like what?
Yeah, exactly. We want to hear Lewis pretending to be confused about why he's getting a drive-through penalty.
Yeah, the
Without
tires are gone.
the tires are gone, Bono.
Yeah,
Anyway,
we gotta hear that.
I mean, I watched very little F1 this year, and I don't see myself jumping at the opportunity to watch some next year. It'll be cool to see Lewis in the Ferrari, so I'll probably watch the first race for that. But
Let's go.
God, it's
Yeah, it'd
been
be
tough.
interesting to. Well, we've got McLaren coming back on top this year, bud.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if on top is really the most accurate description, but not on bottom.
Well, they won the constructors' title last year.
Did
so.
they really?
Yeah, they sure did.
Well, how about that? That's good for them.
I mean, Max won the first 7 races on the trot or something, so he had too many points to really be caught for the drivers. But Perez got like 0 points in the last 12 races. So
Isn't that something? I did not realize that McLaren had won the constructors. That's pretty cool.
yeah, first time since I don't know when it was. Since Lewis.
Yeah, since Lewis won the drivers in like whatever, when was that? 06 or something. It was a long time ago.
Long time ago.
Yeah. All right. Did you see this? No more bikes on the Nurburgring.
I did. Well, not no more bikes on the Nurburgring entirely, but no more bikes and cars sharing the track.
Right, on tourist days.
Yeah.
So bikes can go out there like 3 times a year with guides and stuff, but
yeah, it's not that much. That does suck for motorcyclists.
yeah. But it's more fun for people that want to take their little Fiat around without seeing some guy turn into a meat crayon out on the
meat crayon,
having to run over some guy in the goddamn carousel because he went flying off his bike at 180.
Yeah. I mean, I totally get the decision.
Oh sure,
kind of stinks,
right.
But I'm sure a lot of people died.
Right, I'm sure people were dying left and right.
Yeah, it's the same. That's why Group B had to go away.
Right.
It's awesome, but people die.
Yeah. But they'll be able to go out once a year on tour slaps with with an instructor, and the rest of the year we can go around in our rented BMWs. Not that we.
Yeah, they could probably change that a bit to where it'd be like, okay, this is a bike day, this is a car day.
Right.
Where the bike days are few and far between, but not 3 times a year.
Right.
Yeah, once a month or something.
Right. And I'm sure when this BMW crashes, they just get the crane out and get it out of there. But if this guy crashes on a high-speed corner, they got to fucking medevac him to the hospital and everything.
The whole track's shut down for 2 weeks because it's a fucking crime scene. Yeah.
It's a crime scene. Yeah. So we talked about this one a little bit last night, but man, this STI is clean as a whistle. You're not going to find another one like this. It's only up to about, what is it up to? 40K right now. But
4 days left.
But I can see this thing getting into the 50s or 60s pretty easy, you would think.
Oh, that would be the low estimate, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at these blob
Let's find
eyes.
another one.
Yeah, right.
How many miles are on it? Like none, right? Isn't it like
17,000?
under? Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at these blob eyes on Bring a
Even
Trailer.
if that was a 100,000 mile STI that had a rebuilt motor and all that stuff, I think it would still be a 5060
You still
car.
think
I
it's
don't know.
50K even with 100,000 and a rebuilt motor?
I think so. Yeah. Well, assuming it presents this way and has all the service records and stuff.
Right. Right.
Because I just look at it.
I mean, it's a
There weren't that many black ones. I feel like.
right. They're all blue
You
and
know,
gold.
the blue with the gold wheels is the standard, but that black one, I think it looks better.
That's
Honestly.
That's 100% your hero color, hero combination. The blue
But
and
he's got
gold.
the blue. He's got the blue interior. So
Right.
who cares?
Right. I think they all had that, didn't they? I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know. I don't know if that was standard or not, but
Right.
yeah, this thing's fucking sick.
Yeah, and these ones are really cool. They got the Clostridium difficile infection. You can
Clostridium difficile infection.
you can totally control the sensor diff from full lock to full automatic. Make it basically lock it into rear wheel drive, I believe, is my understanding, or any combination in between, manually controlled, or put it into automatic where it can lock and unlock based on.
On the trot, you can just be flipping that around.
Right. It's got
That's wild.
the intercooler water spray button over here. You gotta
I would fill that with piss
fill
on yours.
fill that with Gatorade, baby.
It's spraying piss on your intercooler all the time.
Oh yeah. Now,
My God, look how clean the engine bay is.
yeah, exactly. It looks brand new under here.
He's going for top dollar. This guy.
I'm not sure where
Who's
the
who's the seller? Go back. Is it
seller is.
a dealer or just some
Enthusiast.
guy?
It's enthusiast spec.
What else has he sold?
Well, he sold a Tesla Model X B100D.
Okay, pass.
He tried to sell a Mustang GT.
Mustang
coupe,
GT.
Supercharged.
So he has two kind of meh cars.
two kind of Mac
Oh,
cars.
supercharged?
Well, it's certainly aftermarket. Oh, it's got a fucking
Well.
full cage in it, or a partial
Whoa.
cage. What the heck?
The
Interesting.
backseat cage.
Yeah, backseat cage, partial cage. Let's see. Where's the supercharger? Oh yeah, it's a Whipple.
He's got a Whipple on it.
Some bitch got a Whipple up in there, and it looks really nice. How many miles are on it? 8,400.
Wow.
Okay, bid to 36K. No wonder it didn't sell.
So this guy is not a dealer,
It would seem not.
and he doesn't drive his cars very much.
Right. I don't think that other one was a one owner or anything. The STI. It's certainly not advertised as such.
Yeah, but it's got 15,000 miles or whatever.
Give me the
16,000.
Carfax. It's got 3 owners. Let's see when he got it. Owner number 3. Okay, so he's had it for 2 years and he put 0 miles on it. He bought it with 16.6 on it and it's got 16.8. He drove it like 150 miles.
Yeah, he drove it to the store and back twice.
Right. He drove it down.
Yeah, just
Little old lady drove it down to church once a week.
yeah, dude, this is what this guy was.
Yep.
My favorite thing to do on these listings is click on the sellers and see what else they've sold or bought or whatever. And this guy,
100%.
what's he doing? I mean, he's got an eye for cars, clearly.
Yeah. He's got old liver spotted skin.
And he's showing the paint depth on a brand new Mustang. Like, dude, it was a piece of shit from the factory.
Right.
Everybody knows it.
It's got the same shit paint it's always had.
You think your fucking 2019 Mustang GT's had a respray?
I'm pretty sure it's been hand pinstriped. Yeah.
That's amazing.
What's up with this
He's got
body kit it's got on it? This canard up here. This isn't correct at all.
No,
that
it's
say?
clear. I mean, it put the Whipple on it. It's got
Yeah,
some HREs, maybe. Where are those wheels? I don't know.
I don't know. They look sort of nice.
They look
Those,
cool.
yeah, they look cool.
Yeah.
The tires are basically painted on there, but I mean it's a Mustang. What do you want? I'm trying to figure out what this says. Oh, 5.0
Yeah.
L supercharged with the 5 missing. Interesting.
So it has a supercharged badge on it. What's Doug's take? What's it say? Is this some sort of
An amazing soundtrack from its powerful 5.0 V8. This particular
this
Mustang.
is a cut and paste from Doug.
Yeah, this is a Chat GPT special right here.
This particular Mustang has been modified. Yeah, so it's not like so he put that badge on there, I guess.
Must have. Got 8,400 miles on the goddamn ticker. Huh. Well, I mean,
Interesting.
interesting. It only got that much. Probably just because nobody wants somebody else's modified car. Don't
Yeah, and it's just a Mustang GT. I mean, I you know.
don't modify the bank's car. A dyno sheet was not provided to confirm. So, he's slapping Whipples on there and not even getting a tune on it. Or somebody was. Anyway, speaking of modified Mustangs, to go on a little bit of a tangent here, did you see the Dark Horse that went this week? I mean, talk about somebody getting a fucking divorce, dude. Whipple Stage 2 kit on this thing, 1,300 miles.
Already. Wow.
So he drops 15 grand on a supercharger. He gets the whole thing PPF, top to bottom, front to back. He puts 1,300.
And it sold for what? 68.
Sold for
68.5. That's probably how much it costs.
It's 1,000 over,
right?
I believe. It's 67.5 is I think what the Morini said on it.
Is the MSRP? Yeah.
67.5. So.
Ew. Ew.
I mean, you want to talk about taking a bath, pal? Hachi machi. Look at this. 15,421 for the supercharger install.
Oh.
That's a bath.
And do you know what? He would have got the same exact amount of money if he didn't put that supercharger on it.
Right. Maybe a few thousand more.
Yeah.
He only paid 180 for the window tinting, though. He must know a guy. I mean, that seems cheap. Oh,
SP.
here's your guy. Yeah,
There he is.
ugh.
That's a man who just got banged out of 15 grand for a Whipple.
It's a man who the wife just walked out, took everything.
Yeah, look at his history. I bet this is the first car he sold.
Yeah, Cormier Motorsports. He fancies himself a dealer, but he ain't.
Oh, well, let's see.
First thing he
Yep.
sold, he's bid on a couple things. He bid on a white Mustang GT with a supercharger. What is it with the superchargers and the Mustangs? He bid on this supercharged Mustang. Wow.
Yeah, it's got a Vortec.
Yep. Well, he's got a Type.
He sure does.
I'm not surprised the wife left him, based on all this. Okay. Let's move on. We looked at this one a little bit yesterday too. The Pratt & Miller C6 RS. I mean, you want to talk about a special car with the carbon body.
Full carbon body. This, as we discussed yesterday, it looks like shit in yellow to me.
Yeah, can't save an interior. Can't save a Corvette interior, even no matter how much money you put into it. Especially with these horrible seats and these pass-throughs that are doing nothing.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. Just they haven't done a whole lot.
Yeah,
I mean,
I like the yellow.
it's
I'm the wrong person to ask, but
yeah, as a yellow Corvette owner, no, I think yours looks better than this one. The problem is with the body kit and the yellow. I think it looks a little Tokyo Drift, but
yeah, it's got kind of a weird stance
you know
to
what?
it, doesn't it?
From side, bang on from the side. That shot looks great.
Yeah. Yeah, the body kit.
It looks
whack.
purposeful, but unless it's a definite if you know car.
Right. It does appear to kind of be sitting a little wonky, though, doesn't it? Like, I don't know, just something about it seems a little bit off.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you know is right. I mean, there's 7 of these.
It's the ultimate C6.
It's the ultimate C6, and it's not close. I mean, these are the guys that built the race car. This is as close as you're going to get to the Le Mans winner as exists, basically. Do you remember that clone,
Yeah.
that C6 .R clone that sold on Cars and Bids a few years back? I don't remember what it was exactly, if it was a
I
Z06 or not. Let me find this
don't
here.
know if I have seen this.
There it is. I found it awfully quick. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. This is the one right here. Look, 36K. That ain't too bad. Okay,
we're talking.
it did have the LS7, the 7.0. Uh,
So it was a Z06 that they turned into.
correct. Yeah, that they pro charged.
Uh,
That they pro
oh,
charged.
yeah, I don't know about that. You don't need that.
Right. I mean, it's plenty stock, frankly.
Mm.
And the race car did not have the, excuse me, did not have the 7-liter block. But I guess
Did it
this,
not?
no, I don't think they. Well, I don't believe so. Let's fact check that to be sure here. C6.R Pratt and Miller 7.0 K-Tech built and assembled LS 7.R V8. Okay, I take that back, but it also came with the 6.0 and the 5.5 LS 5.5R V8, which I've never even heard of. So these are GT2 cars. Evidently, the GT1 car did have a 7-liter block. Interesting. And it had air
K-Tech,
conditioner.
huh?
Yeah, K-Tech.
Yeah, but I was gonna say I thought it did because the best part about watching Le Mans at that time
Was the
was
Corvette.
hearing those fuckers come by.
Yeah, on E85. Burning corn, baby.
Oh,
And it had air conditioning.
middle. Let's go.
Showing the air conditioner exhaust fan in the center of the bodywork. Well, listen, you don't go out there and you win a 24-hour
I
race not being
I was
cool.
gonna say I would say that is possibly the entire reason that those cars were so successful.
I mean, multiple Le
The
Mans winner.
the guys were comfy in there.
They were comfy in there. They could sit in there for 24 hours and not get too hot.
Did it have a cigarette lighter and ashtray?
I mean, obviously, it's Corvette. Come on. Come on
Yeah,
back to
let's
me
go.
now. Get Dick Trickle up in there in the passenger seat, letting them rip.
Oh man, I saw the Dick Trickle video on Instagram the other day. So fucking awesome.
Him ripping heaters in NASCAR.
There's Dick Trickle. Yeah, the commentators. Oh, he's having a cigarette.
There's Dick. He's getting the butt behind the wheel. As he does. As he does. LS9 RS supercharged. Hachi.
Oh, it is
hachi.
supercharged.
This one is, yeah. The whatchamacallit, the C6 RS, the road car. If you can call this a road car. Technically, I suppose it is.
I didn't know that it was. I thought it had like a sort of gassied up version of the LS7.
Yeah,
So how much power did this thing make?
This
Was this
old-
like Z06 power, like 640?
well, the regular Z06 C6 Z06 was 500, I believe. This one made 615.
Oh, I'm thinking of the ZR1.
Yeah, ZR1 was about that. Yeah, with
Yeah, it was 640.
the clear glass hood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the plastic hood.
Oh, it even comes with the custom torque wrench. Interesting.
Does it have center locks?
I mean, it must, right? Yep. There you go.
No,
Center lock wheels.
Yeah, they are.
Doesn't come with the giant, like 10-foot long Porsche one. That's the one to have right there. That's the one you're looking for.
Yeah, I wish you had that fucking 10-foot long one you got a flat on the side of the road in that son of a bitch.
That's right. Okay, on to the NSR 250R. Did you see this one? Do you know?
No, and I don't know shit about motorcycles. Rothman's livery.
Yeah, it's got cigarettes livery, so that's cool. So you
Heaters, I like that.
So you don't know what's interesting about this bike.
I do not.
Well, let me lay it on
NSR 250R.
ya. NSR
JDM.
250R. It has a liquid-cooled 250 two-stroke V-twin. That's right, a two-stroke street bike. That
Two-stroke.
Yeah, exactly. That's what makes these not your average bear. So it has a two-stroke and it's intended for use on the street. Let's get a cold start video.
cold start video.
All right, cold start video. Here we go. Put the choke on.
Oh my god. If you gave me $1 million, I couldn't start that fucking thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's like trying to start up a fighter jet. Listen to that.
Sounds like my Cub Cadet lawnmower, to be honest.
I was gonna say a dump truck. Here we go. I got you a dyno run here.
Yeah, let's go. I want to hear it rev.
Look at all the smoke coming out of that thing. Yeah, very odd machine. You don't see these come up every day, and that is why.
That was a video of. If had I not had the visual and only the audio, I would have thought it was a seamstress. It's working on a pair of jeans in a sweatshop somewhere.
A spinning wheel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it braps, and that's why you're looking at $17,500 for a 30-year-old 250. But yeah, how many miles on it? 9,000 kilometers. Probably why.
I mean, that's got to be quite a bit for something like that. That guy was ripping that thing around.
Yeah. 9,000 kilometers. I mean, I guess it's not super high, but yeah. Yeah, riding around a two-stroke for 9,000 kilometers. Probably rebuilt the top end 3-4 times in that. But yeah, super cool bike. NSR 250R. You don't see these every day. I'm not sure if they sold them in the U.S. or not. They didn't sell a lot of their more interesting stuff over here. But yeah, with the Rothman cigarette livery. You probably
is fucking awesome.
Yeah, the livery's pretty cool. I mean, come on. Anything with cigarettes on it still is pretty neat in my book.
If I could get Rothman's nicotine pouches today, I would buy them.
Now, did you see this bad boy?
What do we got here? Something J.
Yeah, TJ, I believe.
TJ.
Yep. So this is a TJ Wrangler, and as you can see, it's got lots of cool frame stuff going on. Probably made it drive somehow even worse than from the factory with all this stuff. You can see this bright red Pitman arm, giant pumpkin.
I mean, they appear to have put it on a whole different chassis.
But look what else they put into it.
That's a Viper V10.
That is a Viper V10. Optima red top battery. Don't make sure not to bury the lead here, but bring up the Optima red top right off the bat.
Yeah, that's the notable part of this.
That's the important part. Oh yeah, it's also got a Viper V10. And automatic transmission, I suppose. I don't know where they got that from. How did they work that out? It appears to have secondary cage within the original structure.
It could have come out of one of the truck SRT10s.
It would have had
Those
to
had
have.
Automatics.
It would have had to have done.
Some of them did.
That's the only place you can get this motor linked up to an automatic, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, so I think that's the only option.
It must have. Did those have the? They had the Viper head valve covers on them, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it just looked like a Viper V10 in the front of a Ram.
Right.
But you could get it with a 4-speed.
4-speed. Hell yeah. So you got your stick axles, just like you might suppose. I mean, everything under here looks correct. But
checks out. I mean, he's powder coated the shit out of everything, which is very nice.
Yeah.
I mean,
goddamn Pitman arms powder coated. I mean, it all looks brand spanking new. Look at that T-case. You could eat off that T-case.
Is there driving video?
I sure hope so.
Yeah, there's got to be. Go ahead and put that on.
I imagine you're not taking any corners too quick. Here we go. TJ Viper driving video.
The TJ Viper.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Let her eat. My man's wearing a dress shirt. That is not the.
He's on his way to work,
That
dude.
is not the clothing I expected this man to be wearing.
Is he shifting it?
I don't think so. Come on, let her eat a little bit. Take her out on the interstate. This guy's got some brass ones. Driving this thing on the interstate.
Yeah, he may never see his wife and kids again.
That's probably why he's going. He's trying to keep them around.
Yeah. What a machine.
What the
He's gonna get off here.
Yeah, as one does. You better. Better while you still can.
No more than one exit with the TJ Viper.
But that's proof right there. She runs. All right, let's take a little 5-minute break here, Patty.
Man, you've done an amazing job at finding fucking wacky ass shit to talk. Is this recent? How much? Oh, current bid is 13,000. Oh my god! I think my Julia's worth about that much.
Maybe he'll trade you.
I'd go pink slips for the TJ Viper, dude.
You want to line them up on the quarter mile and go pink slips, or you just want to swap?
No, just swap, because I ain't holding up. It probably weighs like 800 pounds.
3 days left. You got a chance.
Oh man, I call my broker.
All right, and we're back. A word from our sponsors, Rothman Cigarettes. Rothman, the taste of a new era.
Rothmans.
Rothmans. So, Pat, what do you think about this quad? Only getting to 27.7.
Gotta be honest with you, Austin, I don't love it.
What does that say for the base models, in your opinion?
I was kind of hoping my base model one was worth that much.
Look at this.
Wow.
Look
How
at
many miles
this.
are on this pig?
Look, I think without this picture, he could have got 50.
I saw a guy with a sleeveless shirt.
Sun's out, guns out, pink phone. Whew. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Nothing. No, how many how many miles are on it?
72.4.
72,000. I'm at 66,000 on mine.
Oh, well, then that'll make up the difference right there. That'll get you up to 50K.
That and having 300 less horsepower should not be a problem.
Does yours have carbon fiber mirrors?
It does not. I think I can get those on Temu for like $8 though, so.
Frankly, I'm not sure you want 500 horsepower in this thing. I mean,
Yes, you do.
yeah, it would be awesome right up until you threw a rod through the block.
Nah, the engines are not the problem.
Really? Even on the big V6s?
No, I don't think so. I mean, they come up for sale with 100,000 miles.
Do they? Pretty regularly?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one's got a good 40,000 left in it, you're saying?
Yeah. People use them as commuters.
Commuters, huh?
But, folks like you who assume that they're going to explode are the reason that this
Haters.
car haters, yes, was only bid to 27,000, which is a shame.
Are you saying that we're spreading fear, uncertainty, and doubt?
But also, it's not a shame because 27,000 almost brings it within my range here. I mean, the guy, he probably owes about 40 on it.
Yeah. Do we see if he's got a clean title or does he owe money on this thing?
What's up? Go to the seller, click on him.
Cecilia.
This is the only car he's ever sold, I
He's
assume.
a Formula One driver.
Listed 2 cars. No, he hasn't. He's listed 1. It's the
One
same
Giulia
fucking
quad.
car.
Yeah. Oh, so.
Oh, it. Wait a minute. It's currently listed again.
So this car is currently for sale at 24,000.
Oh my god, dude! I might have to pop a bid in. Maybe he's come down.
Same car, 393. Yep, same car. Okay.
When was the first listing? What's the date?
First listing was February 18th, 2025.
Okay, so like today.
Like 4 days ago. I was gonna say I could have sworn I was just looking at this the other day.
And then this one ends. Oh, that one ended February 18th. This
God,
one
I
ends.
I knew Carson Biz was hurting for fucking bread, but Jesus Christ, they're accepting the same car already. I mean,
Well,
it's not like it's not like somebody fell through. With our growing family and my wife and I working remotely now, I just don't have the chance to drive it as much anymore. You poor thing. Mopar Max Care warranty payoff is $740. What the? Guy doesn't have $700 to his name. The guy needs you to float him $700 to get this thing moved.
I'd
Ew.
pay $740 for the Mopar Max Care on that thing, dude. Let's go. I might buy this.
Does it? He's saying this comes with a warranty on the powertrain?
Yeah, you can get warranties on them through Mopar Max Care, as he said.
The fuck is
And
Mopar Max?
they're not. It's the Mopar like
Oh yeah,
third party warranty thing.
I suppose it is a Fiat Chrysler, huh?
Yeah.
A Stellantis. So you can get this service next to a Jeep Wrangler.
You sure can.
Interesting.
Although, yeah, that's not a bad deal. I'm surprised. Go just search Giulia Quadrifolios in general. Like, what are they? What's the what are they selling for?
I mean, this one got 55.
Yeah.
It was in Misano Blue Metallic with only 4,700 miles.
Yeah.
Let's see, what's a higher mileage one get?
40 with 12,000 miles.
Yeah, this is the highest mileage one they've ever had, I think. This one.
Oh, there's my car.
Where?
2018 Giulia Q4 right there, and
She
I
is.
bet you that's.
Sold for 14.
I bet you that's whatchamacallit gray too.
This is Vesuvio. Yours is Stromboli, is it not?
Oh, mine's Stromboli, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's got the red interior. But yeah, that is exactly my car.
Vesuvio, is that not the heavy metal band from that movie?
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a handsome car. These are the wheels you have too, right?
mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, and the Q4.
The Smarties.
The Smarties. And Q4 means it's all-wheel drive, right?
Right.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah, so 15 grand, when was that? When did that sell?
That sold December 2nd, 2024.
Okay, so not long ago he got, well, he's only got 40,000. I've got 60.
Damn. So these things are
Yeah,
sticking together.
they're tanking.
Yeah.
They're tanking.
Yeah. Whew. Hachi machi. Oh well, better hang on to it, get paid off.
Yeah.
I really love this color though. Verde Montreal.
Oh, how can you not? How much that was bid to 54, sold after.
Yep. 12.8 mileage. 505 horse, 443 pound-feet of twerks.
Yeah, that's a monster. And dude, to be honest, I wouldn't be concerned about the reliability of one of those.
No?
I wouldn't be worried about it.
Huh.
Not having owned one, like it's great. It goes.
Right.
So like I find this very exciting actually because I'm gonna get a fucking quadrifolio.
Well, is the powertrain out of yours shared with any other cars?
I'm sure it's in some Fiats and shit. I don't know.
Fiat? They put it in the Fiat. If everything worked on it, then it would be an Audi.
It would be an Audi.
Let's see, the multi-air. Yeah, that's the Fiat powertrain.
Yeah.
That's the one that's in like the it's in the Fiata and the what's the little Fiat 500, the 1.8.
Yeah.
And the
It's in a bunch of
1.6.
stuff.
Yep. Interesting. Cool.
It's pretty bulletproof. It's the weird stuff is, if the battery gets low, it starts acting like it's going insane. You just, but there's Yeah,
That's
people love these cars, so there's forums out there, and everybody has experienced everything. You just gotta give it a quick Google, and you'll be fine.
right. Well, battery going low will cause weird stuff to happen in any car.
Yeah.
And the color on these is just absolutely gorgeous. This might be my favorite
Man, look at
my
that.
favorite color of paint you could get on any car.
Yeah.
I mean, this
Wow.
it is just gorgeous.
And if this is in like bright light, in low light, it looks like fucking British Racing Green or something. It's
Right.
crazy.
Well, those are the best ones that kind of come alive in the sun. Another, of course, you know the one that I want, the lime rock green C7. I wish that would come up when I just searched that. Whoo wee! You want to talk about a nice looking color?
Bound to be one.
There's one.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
With the
Kalahari interior.
Kalahari. There
Yep.
you go. Oh,
Yep.
is that an auto?
This one
Ooh.
is an auto, yeah.
Hey boy.
Eh, boy is right. As almost
Hey
all
boy.
of them are, it's a Corvette.
40 grand though, still for an auto.
Yeah, and this
That
is
one looks. That one looks like it has about 5 miles on it.
19,000.
19,000.
And
Yeah.
this was damn near 2 years ago now.
Guy just drove it down to the sock hop a couple of times.
little baby drove down to church once a week. Drove down to pick up his crystal methamphetamine once a week, and that was it. My other favorite color in the C7 is, of course, black rose metallic. Both of those single year options. 2017 for black rose metallic, 2014.
It's purple.
Yeah, yeah. And I really adore that color.
Oh man.
A C7 in either one of those would be just the
Problem is, everybody would think it was wrapped.
right.
Because I didn't know you could get a fucking purple C7.
You absolutely can for 1 year, one model year, 2017. And now for 2025, it'll probably only be one model year, but you can get a sort of a purple C8 now as well. This is not really how it looks, though. This is an unfair representation. It's much more like this, or like this.
Darker. Yeah, that's
Hysteria.
fantastic.
Yeah. Hysteria.
What are
purple
C8s going
color.
for now? Are
Well,
they under 60?
It's interesting you say that. One went the other day for under 50.
No. On here? On
Yep.
CNB?
49.5.
49.5
And it
for
really-
a just fucking mid-engine supercar. How many miles on that?
59.5.
60,000.
Yep.
So the man drove it.
Yeah, and it wasn't. There's nothing really problematic about it. It went to the track a few times, which the dorks on here. That's like it has AIDS or something. But I wouldn't give a shit.
Oh, dude, that interior that looks fucking great.
Yeah, the interior natural dipped. They call that interior.
Natural dip.
And that's how we drink it in Belgium. It's called the Belgium dip.
That's how they do it in Belgium.
Yeah, that's where Daddy's from. Yeah, and not only is it under 50, it is a Z51 Vert. Or no, sorry, not a Z51, but it is a Vert. So we're looking at a 90 thou sticker on this thing, with the 3LT basically fully loaded. Oh, it is Z51. Yeah, Z51 Performance.
Z51.
Yeah, and it's got the magnetic ride control, it's got the front lift memory, it's got all the options, baby. It's got the carbon appearance wheels, which I would want. I don't want the actual carbon wheels, because that's ridiculous.
I don't like those wheels.
They're not my favorite wheels.
Personally, yeah, they kind of stink, but
yeah.
I don't like black wheels generally, but
Yeah, I don't either, but in this case...
oh, with the roof down, it looks so good, though.
Yeah, in this case, I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, the C8 is the first Corvette where I would consider the convertible, because it actually looks good with the top up and the top down. Unlike
Did they have a carbon tub? Or no, they're built around like a. It's not a tub. But
there's some cool
there's aluminum space frame kind of thing, right?
Yeah. What do you call those?
But so rigidity would not be an issue, I don't think, with the convertible. I mean, you're not gonna.
They've always been a little bit floppier than the coupes, but
Yeah, but I don't think so with this one.
no, not with
Like
this one. No, it's got the same basic structure as the. But man, the C8 ZR1, they've got all these. What's the word I'm looking for? Like the
can we
exploded
talk
view of
C8
it.
ZR1?
Let's
Oh,
let's do it. I mean, it's breaking track records with engineers behind the wheel. It's doing
yeah.
it's doing 230 with Mark Royce behind the wheel, who we know can't
Ro-
fucking drive.
yeah,
Watch the
Roy stuffed it on the
watch the
out lap at
video.
the IndyCar, right?
Yeah, you want to watch the video of that while we're
Let's
talking about
yeah, let's just
well
get a quick.
while we're talking Mark Royce. Oh boy,
Here it comes. Yeah.
just gooster.
This is a pace car that was crashed.
Pretty scary moments there.
The old whiskey. Oh, pretty scary moment. She says, terrifying. Yeah, he was doing a whole 35.
They probably weren't though. They were probably doing about 80.
Right.
And the Indy cars look like they're doing 35, but
Right.
they're not.
It's clearly in slow-mo, yeah.
Pretty pricey at that, and by pretty I mean incredibly.
Car is pretty pricey there, bud.
Yeah, I'm sure GM's worried about a bumper on a fucking. That's really funny. Oh man, the feeling he must have had as the rear end lost
as
grip.
as soon as it stepped out. Oh boy.
Oh, damn it!
Hold on, I'm looking it up right now. I know where I can find this. I know where I can find these because I posted them a while ago. These cross-section pictures of the C8 ZR1. So we can get a bit of a better look at the structure. So yeah, it definitely has sort of a space frame kind of construction, much like all the Corvettes have had. Famously roasted for being built on a truck frame, a ladder frame, like an old Jeep.
Plastic.
Yeah, but it's not really a ladder frame, of course. But it's sort of a hybrid between traditional ladder frame and unibody construction. Like, let's see. There's a good picture. So it has frame members, but this is about how a Gallardo is constructed as well. It's not unheard of for sports cars. People just like to roast Corvettes because they're crappy and cheap. But
The C8 is not that much different. So and specifically the ZR1 is still built on this sort of it's
right,
it's a kind of an aluminum tub.
yeah, space frame.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they're doing 230 miles an hour in this baby.
230 with that guy that can't keep the C7ZR1 out of the wall. Oh yeah. Look at the
Imagine
interesting locations for
they
the
put
intercoolers and radiators.
imagine if they like they talked about on the Cart the Bids podcast that they did these records with the engineers at the wheel, which
Yeah.
well, imagine if they put fucking Randy Popes behind the wheel of that fucking thing,
Right.
dude.
They got to at some point,
It's,
right?
I mean, yeah.
Camisa's gotta put Popes behind
Did-
the wheel and put him
Have
on
you
that board.
have you seen the onboards of the Road Atlanta lap?
Yes. Yeah. Like
Oh my
180
God,
on the
these-
back straight.
Yeah, like 189 or something on the back straight at Road Atlanta.
Yeah.
That is bananas.
Yeah, it's like 2 or 3 seconds off, like what a Radical does there. Pretty insane. I'm really excited to see what kind of Nurburgring times it's actually going to achieve.
Yes.
Ooh, it's a bitch basket.
Definitely going to beat the shit out of the Mustang GTD, which did have an impressive Nürburgring time. Let's not.
Totally impressive Nurburgring time, but that thing costs 3 times as much.
Yeah, what are they? They're 350,000 or something.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like that.
before options.
Right. Right. And you
The
get
GTD is an interesting engineering exercise, I suppose, but
sure.
till you put the engine in the middle, folks, it's just
Right. Right.
it's
and I mean,
elementary.
yeah, I think the performance numbers for the base model speak volumes on the C8. I mean, putting the engine in the middle, there's just
Yeah.
There's no making up for that. And it's got the dual clutch gearbox and everything too, but the C7 had pretty good gearbox and it was like a second slower to 60. You know, with
500 had dual clutch too, and
right,
it's just
right,
it'll hold up.
pretty wild. So maybe we can talk a little bit about the really change gears here. What do you think about the Patek Cubitus? Class or trash?
Yeah,
You don't like it. It's no Nautilus.
I don't really care. Yeah, yeah. I don't. There is just no innovation in the high-end watch world,
Right.
really, unless you get into really crazy stuff, Lankas and
Right. Patek's not crazy enough for you?
well,
I know what you mean.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is their idea of innovation is that you make it square.
You made
But
it
other than
square.
that, it's
it's
other
a
than that, it's a
Nautilus.
Nautilus.
Right. Which is already kind of
And
square to begin with.
yeah, it is kind of square.
50
And
years ago, Gerald Genta.
frankly, I would, I would rather have a normal one.
Yeah. A Nautilus, you mean?
Yeah, just a regular Nautilus, not a Cubitus.
I would rather have a Nautilus too. Look at this. This looks like a Amazon special right here. I can get you one of these for $12.99
Yeah,
here
they
tonight.
just start using precious metals and plopping diamonds in it.
Yeah. Even though the steel ones sell for 3-4 times as much.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm pretty sure I saw old Westland with one the other day. Did I not? Am I mistaken? Is that not what I see him wearing?
Not a Cubitus.
That's not?
I don't think so.
It's something, alright. Yeah, now that I see it right next to it, yeah, it's not. It's definitely not as sharp in the corners or anything. But it's not a Nautilus either.
No, it's not.
I don't know what the heck that is.
I don't either. I suck at identifying watches from videos.
Yep. Now I did see old Joe Rogan wearing a naughty. Now that right there is a 5711, or not a 5711,
Yeah.
a 3700, I believe. Yeah, 3700/1. I think. I'm not a Patek expert, but that right there looks like a Nautilus.
Yeah.
The kid upped his game. It's no longer G-Shock Joe. Kid's rocking a naughty now.
He did. He's got the bug for sure. He's
Somebody got in his ear.
like half of his guests probably come on wearing crazy shit.
Yep.
What was that
Say?
stupid ass one with the hand that Mark Zuckerberg was wearing on there?
I don't know. Stupid watch that Mark Zuckerberg was wearing?
Oh, dude, Zuckerberg's watches lately have been insane.
Where's another ultra rare? $900,000 watch designed with Francis Ford Coppola. Well, that's who you want to design your watches.
Go on down.
Yeah. Let's see. Story continues. Oh, it's a Journe?
Yeah, it's
Journe,
an FE Journe.
Journe X Coppola. Show me a pic. Oh, there it is. Oh, what the heck? Got a goddamn gauntlet on it. What the fuck? That is horrible.
Yeah, this is where
This is like that AP Black Panther that came out a few years ago.
yeah.
Remember that? Oh,
Yeah,
man.
and the Spider-Man.
And the Spider-Man. God, it's fucking so cringe. What are you doing, AP? And all the watch guys are just fucking busting over this thing. It's like, dude, are you kidding me right now?
Oh, Brown, he's rocking one.
Is
Yeah.
it? I mean, I assume
It's just,
so.
it's
from
like
that, but-
people just, rich guys run out of shit to spend their money on. I don't know.
Yeah, anything that AP drops and says is cost $500,000 is.
Zuckerberg also released another like apology video or something, wearing one of those Octo Finissimo,
The ultra thin Bulgari.
yeah, Bulgari
Yeah.
Octo Finissimo, like it's like 1 millimeter thick,
Yep.
fucking tourbillon somehow,
Yeah.
whatever those crazy things are. Yeah, he's turned a page. He was like Bill Gates or Rogan like a month ago, and now he wears all this wacky, crazy like $1 million watches.
Yeah. Kids got swag all of a sudden.
But not taste. I don't know.
Well, you can't buy that.
There it is.
Yeah. That's one of the extra thin ones. Ooh. Ooh.
I mean, it's just fucking dumb looking though.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose it looks better than the RM Ferrari one.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean
I don't like any RMs.
No, me
I
neither.
think they all look pretty goddamn stupid.
But this one is extra
Oh, that
special.
one is particularly bad.
Yeah. I mean, this one is special. Ooh. I mean, I suppose the engineering is pretty cool.
Yeah, you gotta respect it.
Yeah, but you know what I like about my Seiko? Automatic.
It just kind of works.
It just kind of goes. I don't need to put a special key into it right here and select hours
Yeah.
and minutes up here with the same key and wind it every day. I mean, we're back to the 1930s.
You see the pictures of F1 drivers not on the grid or if they're just in their normal lives, none of them are wearing their RMs or their fucking tags or whatever. They all have fucking Submariners on or whatever.
Or their what's the Ultra Lux Casias called? That the French guys wear.
Yeah, AlphaTauri was sponsored by them for a year. What are they called?
I can't remember. Edifice.
Edifice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Pierre would not be wearing that outside of the track either. He'd have on a fucking day date or whatever.
Right. That's probably why Lewis left Mercedes. He's tired of wearing those giant ugly ass IWCs.
Yeah.
Then again, he went to Ferrari, so now he's stuck wearing those ugly ass RMs.
Now he's gonna have big stupid RMs on. Yeah.
Rich guys love them some RM though.
They sure do. I mean, how could you not? If you're a rich guy and you've run out of shit to buy.
I mean,
Ugh.
what the hell is that? What the hell is that?
That's $600,000.
That's $2.7 million.
Oh, look at the diamond encrusted ones.
Oh man. Ooh,
Oh God, they stink.
that does not look good on the wrist, pal.
Oh, look at the all blue sapphire one.
Yeah,
Ah.
I got one of these from Burger King when I was in 5th grade. This one got the sex on it, just in case you want to do a sex. You push the button and then it's like, I bust on your cum gutters.
Cum gutters.
I mean don't they? No, that's a Jacob and Co. that has the roulette wheel in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, I know Drizzy Drake has one of those, or at least he did. He probably had to sell it after getting bodied by Kendrick so bad. Oh man, this one is a Astronomica. Astronomia. Of course, how could I forget? Let's see, let's get a video of it in action. Isn't this New York, New York?
Yes.
Why would you play New York, New York on a gambling watch? Shouldn't it be, ain't that a kick in the head or something?
Yeah, it's Louis Sinatra.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Oh god, those fucking stink.
Well, talk about ending this episode on a Debbie Downer. Jacob and Co.
On the Jacob and Co's. I mean,
On the Jacob and Co.
that's what this show's gonna be all about, bud.
That's what it's all about. It's about bumming
Talking
everybody
shit
up.
about
Shitting
ass shit.
Shitting on Jacob and Co. Baby. You know what? Don't
I mean,
ever let us lose sight of this, audience.
It's mainly going to be about shit that we wish we could afford.
Exactly.
In this case, it is not.
Right.
I would give that money to poor people first,
Right.
for sure.
I'd buy 2 ZR1s. I'd buy one ZR1 and then spend a little bit of money down at the soup kitchen, you know?
Yeah. I'd buy a ZR1 and a house.
I'd buy a ZR1 and a house for a homeless guy, or at least a
Yeah.
bag of cocaine for a homeless guy or something. Something somebody could use. Oh my god. That Drake,
Something useful.
that Drake guy is the anti-poon.
You know what? I'll tell you how we end this episode. Did you
up?
see the video of the guy that flew the drone into Drake's penthouse apartment in Australia?
No.
And Drake throws a shoe at it? Okay, that's how we're going to close this one out.
No, but that sounds like the right way to do it. Is this it right here?
Here we go! Yeah. Oh.
Am I missing some?
Oh. Here he comes.
He missed.
What a terrible fucking throw.
What a
And he's out of there.
bozo. Oh my god. Drake lives in that apartment?
No, he's doing shows in Australia right now. I think that's where he's staying.
Oh, this is a rental.
Yeah.
Oh, well, on that terrible disappointment,
I think it's time to end, folks.
I'm Austin.
And I'm Patty, and I will talk to you later, bud.
Later.